Just wanted to show you real quick what I did on my valve covers. These are plastic. Got a bit like aluminum, but they are plastic. Anyway, they were leaking before. I pulled the engine out. I redid the rear crankshaft seal. I put in new brass freeze plugs all over anyway. Those were leaking. I wanted to put in. You can see that. Some of them are brass. Some of them I had the rubber expansion plugs on there. But anyway, on these valve covers, the way that GM did that, there's 3 center bolts. There's a rubber grommet in the center there. What I had to do is put a flat washer on the very top. I didn't have quite enough pressure on the gasket to force it down. And you want to be very, very careful when you do that because you could easily crack those. You easily put too much torque on that, ruin the plastic. Now, somebody probably does make aftermarket steel ones or aluminum ones because that is a very, very popular engine. That's that 4.3 liter V6. You see, I haven't much of stuff I still need to bolt back on there. I've still got the chain from when I had it out. But anyway, if you've got a similar vehicle with plastic valve covers and they leak, you might try adding flat washers under the center hold-down bolts. I may have to pull that back out and silicone it. That's the reason I wanted to put oil in there before I put all the stuff in the center there, all the emission stuff and the ignition stuff to make the engine work. Wanted to see if that's going to leak first before I do anything else, because I can get those out real easy and then clean up and silicone it or use different valve gaskets or whatever I got to do. You might try, if you got a similar vehicle and it leaks, you might try those washers on there. But if you do, be very careful. I can't give you the torque. Just when you start hearing them make a crunching sound, you've probably torqued them too far. Hope that helps somebody. Bye.